37 years old from Los Angeles, California. I'll show you guys what I got back here. It's a busy workshop. This is my studio. I'm a Los Angeles-based artist. I illuminate and refurbish found objects.
What gave you the idea to make the partnership?
It's a throwback to the Henry Ford times, when he was producing these bicycle-like cars, and they were the most simplest form of transportation, with a grotesque motor attached to it. That's where we are now as far as lowriders and hot rods and Mopars and rat rods, and therefore, you know, he started it.
How long did it take you to make the partnership?
This is about 6 months every day after working on the weekends. About $1,300, and a lot of fun.
Have you used it for any commercial use, or do you rent it out?
Well, this was also part of an art installation. It's a part of a bunch of classic woodies that I built for a group show back in 2009. And so it's been in some local publications and magazines.
So when you say woody, what is that in reference to?
Well, I made a stretch beach cruiser. Gave it that classic woody feel with the wood panels, and stretched them and lowered them and sold about a half a dozen of them, and made another half a dozen classic custom bikes for different customers, and made some show bikes and won some trophies and some checks. More fun than work, for sure.
I mean, what would you say something like this is worth now? Because it's basically a classic, based on her age, the novelty,
Yeah, a one-off type of, a local artist, still active in the community. When you sit it alongside of my other accomplishments, it'll draw a pretty penny, and then after I die, it's priceless. And I also made like a human-powered chuck wagon, and a human-powered buckboard. I made a human-powered vehicle with pedals, push-pull, steering. I also put together a bike for an editing company based in Santa Monica called Pig Arcade. Custom bike, neon. It's powder coated with all of the extras on it. It had a lot of plexiglass, a lot of chromed out parts. I also made a 3-wheel delivery bike for Big Daddy Pizza. I also made a human-powered quadricycle for Venice Beach called the gondola. And it consists of 2 large wheelbarrows that opened up and you climbed into, and was kind of like a low-rider, rat rod themed bike that's in the back rotting away. I have an image here of the gondola when it was fresh. Let's go take a look at it now. And the other Venice Beach themed bike, which was the year that Venice Beach was founded. And it was a really nice classic bike, low, a lot of wood, a lot of gold fleur-de-lis style Art Deco themed bike. And that was a pretty nice bike too. I assembled custom bikes for small companies and promotions that led into skateboards, apparel, themed shows that led to a really cool art collective that was responsible for a lot of the public art in the community. I'm responsible for installing numerous art installations with public works. I create images with knots that resemble butterflies and flowers that I inlay in my tables. And I also inlay in wood frames. Let me pull a couple of those up. So I put knots where they're not supposed to be, where they're not usually found. I just try to like trick the brain to make you see something that's natural, that's appealing to the eye, but tweaked a little bit. Because we know knots don't grow into wood like that. I'm just making concrete bowls, and I got a mold, and I just put a little water and pop them out of the mold, and that's what I do. I have sold some, so I'm putting together some really nice sets, put them in a furniture store. And I did have someone come through and buy a stack. So if you're interested in any of my custom creations, hit me up at Nomad Cruiser 007 Instagram.